Craig Conover shares his side of Paige DeSorbo split. Craig Conover broke his silence on how his breakup with Paige DeSorbo went down on February 6. The Southern Charm veteran appeared on Watch What Happens Live and shared his side of the story with host Andy Cohen more than a month after DeSorbo first announced the couple's split. "Craig and I have decided to no longer be together," DeSorbo told fans on the December 30th episode of her Giggly Squad podcast. "I think we both were just being really mature and saying what we want and what we didn't want," she said of mutually ending the 3-year relationship on the February 3rd episode of Giggly Squad. DeSorbo stated that the breakup took place over Thanksgiving weekend, just before Conover was set to do press for his Southern Charm. "He did whatever he needed to do, acting as if we were still together," she claimed. "I said that he could do that. He was processing the breakup in his own way." On WWHL, Conover gave a slightly different version of events, noting that he spent Thanksgiving with DeSorbo's family. "She called me after Thanksgiving. I was in Toronto about to do a show and was like, I think we have to break up," he told Cohen. "And then we were like, well, we'll talk about it, and then that was after Thanksgiving. And then I stayed at the New York apartment that week, but she wasn't there. But we were still FaceTiming, and she said, I miss you and stuff, but like that." Conover said he had no reason to think DeSorbo was serious about the split while he was on his press tour. "I thought she was just having kind of like a bad night or a breakdown," he explained. "We've been together for 3 years. I was going to move to New York and all that stuff. So when she called and broke up with me, the last thing I was going to do was the next day when I was being interviewed being like, by the way, like I think Paige broke up with me. I don't know, I guess I was still processing it." He also claimed that he never asked DeSorbo if he could pretend they were still together. "We FaceTimed and I didn't think it was real until. I mean, we had been together for 3 years, Andy," he said. "A week prior or 2 weeks prior, she asked me to plan us a trip to Europe for New Year's. She also talked about our wedding in her mom's kitchen. She made me promise we would never break up weekly." Conover claimed the official breakup didn't take place until sometime in December when he saw DeSorbo in person. "She was like, look, I love you, but I love myself more and I have to go do this and find myself," he said. "We were planning our future together," he reiterated of the weeks leading up to the split. "We didn't want different things, she just wanted other people and that's fine. Like, she didn't want those things with me anymore." On February 6, Bravo released the Southern Charm Season 10 mid-season trailer, which shows that cameras picked back up sometime after Conover and DeSorbo's split to capture the aftermath. In a scene with pals Austin Kroll and Shep Rose, Conover claimed that he bought an engagement ring for DeSorbo. "She asked me to buy her a ring and, like, I did," Conover said. "It was just, like, over. It's weird to mourn someone that's still alive."